Gerald Tookie Emerald, and he did 17 years for a crime he did not, flat out, did not commit. He was about to get out, and what did she do to you, Tookie?
Well, what she did was I was granted a commutation, and the next step in the process is to get the governor of the state, obviously you're in, to sign off on it, and she rallied some of the people that were involved in my case and got them to go up to the State House and talk to her and affect her decision.
Jane Swift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Salucci went on to become the ambassador to Canada.
So you did extra time.
I did an extra 2+ years.
Even though everybody, and I I'm not, I don't think I'm piling on here. Everybody knew at that point you were innocent.
Oh, lots of people did. But those kind of people, they're never going to admit that. You know what I mean? It's too big for that. This case is too big to say, I made a mistake. It just doesn't happen, Howie.
Barbara Anderson says, I had everything set with Jane Swift. Martha Coakley's intervention was responsible for Swift's bad decision. No doubt in my mind.
No question.
You did 2 more years.
That's right.
And Patty says, your interview was amazing. Too bad Mr. Emerald had to go through this. Martha, the witch, the old hag, my whole family is voting for Scott Brown. We're going to win. The people's voice will be heard on Tuesday. Martha has more compassion for terrorists than for Mr. Emerald. What do you think when you see that these debates, and she's talking about how we have to give all these rights to these terrorists. We have to bring them back.
I am dumbfounded by that. I can't believe that she would give more rights to terrorists than she would to our own citizens.
Forget our own citizens. How about you?
To me, yeah, I know. You're right.
You did 17 years for a crime you didn't commit.
Yeah, it's amazing. I don't understand it. I really don't. It's mind-boggling.
You had to okay this appearance with the parole board, right?
Oh, of course, yeah. I had to do my time, and
you haven't been exonerated.
No.
You're a con.
I'm a convicted felon.
You're a jailbird.
I'm a level 3 sex offender. I have a bracelet on my ankle. I have a curfew every night from 11:30 to 6 in the morning. I'm polygraph examined every 6 months. I have to. I'm on GPS, but yet I still have to keep a log everywhere I go, time I leave, where I go. It's unbelievable. Anytime you travel out of the state, you have to have a travel permit. You have to go to the police department and check in. So when I hear about these people that are around the state that are level 3 sex offenders, that I don't know where I don't know where they're getting their supervision. But believe me, I'm more supervised now than I was in prison.
Yeah, Barbara and I were talking about this last night. Someone called in and said, why aren't you guys making more of a case about, making more of an issue out of Tookie Emerald? And it's too complicated.
Yeah,
but why don't you, if you can, in 30 seconds, just describe it. Do your own spot here for Scott Brown versus Martha Coakley.
Well, I mean, I just think Scott Brown is much more qualified. I mean, he's an attorney. He's been in the legislature for a number of years. On the issues, he seems like he's very, very knowledgeable of what he wants for Massachusetts. He seems like he has a better plan. He believes that the plan that's there now, the health care plan, can be reworked and done in a better way so it doesn't bankrupt us and we don't end up paying for other states, that aren't running their health care properly. So, in that respect, and the whole other issue of, what these people and what she represents as far as my family's concerned. I just want people, when they go to the voting booth, to remember my mom and all of the dedication and hard work that she gave to families.
How old was she when she died?
She died when she was 73 or 4. I believe it was 74. My mother dedicated her life to caring for children and families in my hometown of Malden in the Tri-City area.
And she went to the can.
And she went to prison for 8 years, and these people flushed my mother's whole life's worth of work down the toilet on this craziness.
Yeah.
And I want people to remember my mom when they go to the voting booth.